Hey, what's up, everyone? Good morning. About 9:15 or so, Saturday morning. Beautiful day. It's going to be in the, I believe, in the 60s. So again, 60s and sunny today. Just on my way to my son's soccer, but I wanted to kind of get some sports thoughts out there. It's a big sports weekend. If you are obviously, if you're a big sports fan, this is we got a lot going on this weekend. We have first of all tonight we got UFC. UFC 210, it's going to be Cormier and Johnson, which is going to be, I think, a pretty interesting fight. You're going to see Anthony Rumble Johnson, who I believe is one who could dethrone Daniel Cormier for that title. It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be an interesting fight. Anthony Johnson is a guy who packs some serious punch. And, with that knockout power, he can. I think he's going to take it to Cormier this time. Daniel Cormier is obviously, he's no joke, because he obviously an Olympic wrestler as well, or just missed the Olympics. So that's an interesting matchup, but it's gonna be one to I'd be definitely interested in checking out. Another obviously with baseball in full swing now, it is the It's the overreaction week is what I heard so properly called on MLB Network Radio. So with it being, like I said, with it being overreaction week, a lot of things are still going on. This is, the second series for most, for most teams. So, things aren't normal. They're not in the full swing of things for a lot of these clubs. But still, we've seen some really good things here in Cincinnati. Amir Garrett with just a great performance yesterday against the St. Louis Cardinals. Rookie Davis the day before against the Phillies pitched solid. Obviously Brandon Finnegan, who I wrote about for hardballscoop.com, so make sure you check that out. But I was, he's staking claim to his spot as the Reds ace. So that's one thing that the Reds fans, we can definitely look forward to. We have Bronson Arroyo going this weekend, Scott Feldman as well. Then we head to the Steel City to take on the Pittsburgh Pirates, and you're probably going to see Finnegan that series. You'll see Rookie Davis as well, and then probably Amir Garrett, depending on how the days line up. But overall, again, like I said, it is overreaction week. The Reds right now are 3-1. Most likely, they are going to be coming back down to earth. But overall, it's a good way to start off the season for the Cincinnati Reds, and how they can get everything rolling. Obviously, if you start off with a good season, early season I should say, things you could really build off that, and especially a team as young as the Cincinnati Reds are, with the arms and the offense, they continue to build up that offense. I can see, like I was saying, I've said to many people, the Reds are going to be around 500 ball this year. So, with that being the case, 500 is very, very good for a team that's in so-called rebuild mode, I should say, on that one. But Brandon Finnegan, I think, is going to be the key for the Reds rebuild. He's that guy. He's only 23. He'll be 24 in a couple days. They've got to ride that left arm of his, and the guy's got a little bit of swagger to him. He's only 5'11", but he's like 215, and he pitches very aggressive. He's got a hard fastball, hard slider. His changeup is above average, so that's really good. He can keep guys off balance with that alone. So that's another building block the Reds can use to really continue to build on that and move forward. Like I said, in this so-called rebuild in 2017, and then, like I said, use that as a jumping off point for 2018. Out in Colorado, the Colorado Rockies are. Right now, they're the face of the West, and I've told many people that the Rockies are going to be a lot better than people expect. They're not getting as much credit as the Dodgers or the Giants. They're kind of that third-tier team, which I don't see. They do have the pitching. Their bullpen right now is absolutely lights out. They have yet, in the Milwaukee series, they didn't give up a run out of the bullpen. At least in the first two games, I didn't catch the third one. The Rockies, I'm telling you, with what they have offensive-wise, they have one of the best. I think they have one of the best lineups in the National League, period. Nolan Arenado, Cargo, you got DJ LeMahieu. You've got Mark Reynolds, who's filling in right now at first base for Ian Desmond, Trevor Story, Charlie Blackman. This team is loaded from top to bottom. My wife just hit a cardinal, like literally just now, so that's really nice of her. But with that lineup, you can use that, and especially in Coors Field, with the thin air, you're going to be able to, obviously they're going to hit. But they prove that they can hit on the road as well, which is key, obviously, for any team in Colorado, that you have to be able to produce on the road, and that's what Colorado is able to do. So like I said, right now, I think they're one of the best teams in the National League, and I'm going to continue to stick by that this year. So we'll see where they are, come July, but. As of right now, especially getting a start like they got from Kyle Freeland yesterday, Denver native making his MLB debut on Rockies opening day, their home opener, and going out there and tossing 6 strong innings, only gave up 4 hits. Kyle Freeland was dealing yesterday. Got his first major league hit as well. So things are all good right now in Denver. And that's another team. Fairly young. They do have a lot of veteran presence on there, but they continue to keep that rolling. This team is going to be very dangerous in the near future. So they're definitely one to watch out of the NL West. Some other sports things before I get ready to pull into my son's soccer game. There's, like I said, with UFC this weekend, obviously we got baseball. Hockey fans, we got the national championship tonight. University of Denver taking on Minnesota Duluth in the Frozen Four championship. That's in Chicago. That's going to be a great game to watch. If you're not a hockey fan or if you're kind of on the fringe, make sure you watch that. That's going to be a very good game. You've got some really good players. Will Butcher, defenseman for University of Denver, just won the Hobie Baker last night. He's a Colorado Avalanche draft pick, and I know the Avalanche were hoping to bring him in. The kid's a stud. Like I said, you got some really, really, really good players. They're going to be featuring on the on that ice in Chicago. So make sure you watch it. Like I said, if you're a hockey fan, it's definitely one you want to watch. Obviously, you got the Blue Jackets who are, on the home stretch there. They're about to close out their regular season. They've got Philadelphia today, and then they got Toronto coming up. So, again, that's another one you want to check out tonight, and along with UFC 210. So, again, big sports weekend for us all. So I just wanted to kind of get some things out there real quick. I do want to be, I do plan on. Coming up with a couple articles for hardballscoop.com, so make sure you check that out. That would be obviously much appreciated. But I hope everyone has a great Saturday. If you're here in Cincinnati, enjoy the beautiful weather. Sunday and tomorrow is going to be gorgeous as well. So take advantage of it, have fun, and I hope everyone has themselves a great Saturday and a great Sunday. And everyone take care.